Hello there guys, welcome to round 2 of this week's Rivals event. I'm in the camper van, basically because JD Fett had a crack in the camper van and I thought that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, I've just put a tune on it and I'm going to show you what tune I've got before I jump into the actual event. Let's go over to my creative hub. I've gone for one which was pretty decent handling. Obviously it's got to be a B class, so we'll switch over to B. There were quite a few different options available, but I went for one that's just rear wheel drive because I reckon the stats look like they're going to be better for this track than all these ones, which are all wheel drive. So that's the one I've got from Hawk Sladen, so thank you Hawk. If it's shit, then I'll be changing it and I'll be saying no thank you Hawk. Right, so I don't know what JD Fett's in. Let me know in the comments, what did you choose? Are you on all wheel drive or rear wheel drive? But yeah, I think acceleration might be important in this. Launch and acceleration, look. But it is a little bit of a fiddly track and there's a lot of awkward little bits, so I've gone for something that had good handling. But we'll see. Anyway, that's the stats of mine. So let's get out of that. Let's go to Lego Speed Champions, Lego Rivals, and it's the Super Mega Duper Duper one. That one there, Super Mega Cross Country Circuit, and we are on B class. My previous time is in the Manx, and almost everybody's in the Manx. So I'm going to be choosing JD Fett as my rival, so we're both in these camper vans. Look at that, look at that. We are dominating the leaderboards. All we've got to do is get someone to go and kill Jingle Jangle Joe and smash his Xbox. And then we have completely, I'm Pap Bullet, XXXX. Yeah, we just got to get rid of them too. We need this entire thing here completely full. We'll let Jingle Jangle off, or we'll poach him from PG and get him into our club. Anyway, let's move over to me friends so that I can get JD Fett. Right, let's have a look at the club actually. Oh, he's changed. He's in a Quartz Regalia now. Where are you? Where are you? That's club. Next one. Right, so he has changed. He's not in a camper van anymore. So I'm probably not going to be able to match his time if he's changed over to something different. I thought you were in the camper van. I might have a... You are just trying unusual cars. I'll tell you what, then I'll have a crack at Anubis who's gone for the Mini. The Mini is a good car, but it's not the Manx, is it? So if I can beat the Mini in the camper van, that would be quite an achievement. Although that is 3 seconds better than what I did in the Manx. I'm not going to achieve that, am I? Who else we got in what? 2 minutes and 1 is obviously not. There's no point in having that one because that's too easy to beat. So I'm going to go for your Mini Anubis. So there we go. Being as JD Fett isn't in the camper van, I'll be going for the Mini. See what we can do. I'm not fancying my chances against this. When it was camper van versus camper van, I was feeling quite confident. But camper van versus Mini, you know, I don't feel quite as confident at all. Oh, I have to say yes, don't I? Right. Yesterday I was playing F1 2020 and my accelerator pedal kept not working. When I'd got it held down to the floor, sometimes it look at the ground clearance on that at the front. That's just blatantly going to get smashed off on this track immediately. It's touching the floor. Anyway, every now and again my accelerator pedal just stopped accelerating, like it wasn't working at all. But I'm guessing it's probably my pedals, but it's only done it on F1 2020. So I'm sort of hoping it was a fault with the game, and it is actually, they've had an update today. I've updated it, but I haven't looked at it yet. But I really, really hope that it was a fault with the game and they've fixed it, but that's clutching at straws. And it's blatantly going to be my pedals, isn't it? So there is a chance that while I'm doing this, my pedals will stop working. And if they do, what can I say? It's just unfortunate. But yeah, it doesn't happen all the time, but when you're holding down the accelerator, every now and again, your car just starts slowing down. You're like, what's going on? And I have to sort of pump my accelerator a bit to get it going again. I really hope it's not any kind of electrical problem, because there's no way I can take these back. I've butchered them and changed everything and drilled holes in them and things. So I'm hoping that when I swapped my clutch and my brake over, I'm hoping that I've trapped a cable or something and that cable's been sort of like worn through and now it's only making a connection sometimes and not all the time. That's what I hope. But I didn't actually touch the accelerator at all. Right, anyway, I need to check this because of my... right, so I have got my stability off and I've got my traction on, but LCD Dog said turn it off. Well, Dog CN now, isn't it? Dog CN said turn both of these off for B class. So I'm gonna follow your words of wisdom, as you're a better driver than me, and I'm gonna turn them both off. Steering normal. I mean, the rest of these settings, is this what it should be on? What do you think? I'm not going on manual. My TV is almost muted. It's so quiet. In fact, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Yeah, when I'm talking to you guys, you know what my gear changing's like. If I'm by myself, I'm not too bad if I'm fully focused, but on here, I'm completely useless. So I'm going to go with that anyway. So traction and stability are both switched off. Let's go. Start your rivals. I hope this pedal works, I really do. The launch ain't very good, is it? Get my bloody wing mirrors in the way. Oh my god, it's really heavy. I can't do anything. Am I going the right way? I seem to be not on the track properly then. Ah! Right, I don't know what happened there. Totally lost control. This is a right bag of shit. I'm not surprised you sacked this off and went for that quartz, whatever it is, regalia thing. This is rubbish. He's probably finished already. Bit of handbrake around here, I think. Ooh, handbrake's a bit sensitive in this. He has, he's bloody finished, look. He's at the end. Jesus. Oh no, he's not. He's close though. I'm gonna get ya. If I change my car to a really fast one, because this is a pile of shit. I'll stick with it for a bit. I'll do a few laps, see what I can get, see what time I can get in this. It might be a bad choice to tune. Maybe I should have gone for the all-wheel drive rather than the rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drives cars are probably the most difficult cars to drive, really, aren't they? Of all the options, that's the most difficult one, especially for a driver like me. But it's a clean lap, so that's good. I can always say my accelerator pedal didn't work properly. Would be a lie, but I can say it. 150 something. Yeah, brilliant. Right, okay. So this one is obviously. We'll see what we get on this one, because obviously we had a really slow start, didn't we? The launch is terrible on this giant thing. Oh my god, I've spun out again. Same place as before. Ah, that's why it was shit, because I spun out, didn't I? And I had the problem of trying to gain control here. So I'm really struggling here in this sand. I'll go back another one, and I'll drink some coffee. Right, let's have another little crack. Maybe I need traction and stability just to get around that corner. But the accelerator is not. I haven't had that problem yet. But it happened on Catalonia on the start-finish straight, and it seemed to only happen there. It was always in exactly the same place, and that's what makes me a little bit suspicious that it could have been a problem with a game or something. I don't know. But it just seemed a bit weird that it was always in exactly the same place, coming down that hill on that straight just before the first corner. And I mean, I really hope it was the game, because it has an update this morning, so that might have been what they were doing, fixing that. But I doubt it, very much doubt it. I honestly expect it's going to be my actual pedals themselves, but I really hope it isn't, because there's no way I can swap them after what I've done to them. Where's the checkpoint? It's over there. Well, I'll try and get one where I don't have to do a reversing out of some trees or a rewind. Although, to be honest, that's a 133 with a rewind. So I mean, that's probably as good as I'm going to get, because obviously, I mean, I totally messed up this section just here, but I did rewind and correct it. So I'm probably not going to be able to improve on that time much. So I think I'm just going to have to change my vehicle to something faster, or maybe change my tune. The problem is, when you change into vehicles you don't use very often, you're blatantly going to have to tune them, and it's like fannying around in too many menus, isn't it? You have to... that's enough of that. Right, if I get into a car I don't normally use very often, it's definitely going to need a tune, so we've got to go through quite a few different menu screens before it's ready to race. Well, that was rubbish. Perhaps it was that bloody thing on the front, scraping along the floor, slowing me down. No thanks. See, I'm 14 seconds behind someone I've already beaten in the Manx. Right, I might have a crack in the Mini. I like the Mini, and it's probably already got a tune on it. I don't know what that other thing is. I've never used it, that quartz thing. So I'll have a crack in the Mini. I'll change into it first of all, just in case it needs a tune, because it might not be on a B class. In fact, it probably isn't. Right, there it is. Right, so... oh, no, it's not on a B class, it's on an S1. Right, we'll have a crack in this, and I'll switch it over to a B. Yeah, of course I do. Oh no, the button's not working. Ooh. Well, I wonder if there's just some sort of faulty connection then, because my steering went a bit weird, although that's probably the sand. That button weren't working then, although that might have been the game. I don't know. Something ain't right. Somebody's not right. Right, so let's do a tune. Toony tunes. Well, that's not useful. Ah, that's better. Right, so we want a B class, don't we? Right, so B. Everything's going really, really slow. Every time I press a button I have to wait. What do we want? They're wildly different, aren't they? I'm not very good at this part of the game, choosing tunes. I don't think handling's going to be much of an issue. I think speed. I'm going to try this one. Right, it is then Ryu Makuro, rank 9. Download and install. This livery on this car is the first livery I ever made on a car. I made this in... what was it, 2015? When the Xbox One X came out, on Forza Motorsport 5. That's what I made this on. Long time ago. I've changed it a little bit though, because it used to promote a website that I had, and I ain't got that website anymore, so I took off the promotion for the old website. Right, what am I doing? Why aren't my... oh, because I'm in the wrong bit. This is the bit. Right, Rivals. Cross country. Super duper cross country. B class. And choose my rival. I'm going to choose... I think probably my Manx time, and see if I can beat my Manx. No, I'm going to do that. Race against myself. Yeah, that camper van was terrible. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, first livery I ever made. There it is. Took me ages, but I enjoyed doing it. I was quite proud of the roof. Come on then. Thanks. I don't know what's wrong with my Xbox today. It seems to be a little bit tired. Maybe if I tip a little coffee into it, it'll wake up a bit. And tip it in those holes there where all that air's blowing out. Let's go, let's go. Oh, it's me, isn't it? I was thinking, hang on a minute, what? Ah! Bloody hell. Right, whose idea was it to turn traction and stability off? Was that just a plan so I'd get shit times? This car is terrible. Right, the sand is quite slippy. I'm guessing this video is going to get quite a few thumbs downs. It's not going to be a good one. God, the handling is absolutely shit. Like, really shit. This was a bad choice of tune. Or my settings just aren't right. Where the fuck does the track go? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know what checkpoint I missed, but let's go back again. There it is, over there. I can see it now. Let's go back one more. That'll do. Yep, that's not helpful. Oh, this is absolutely shocking. Possibly one of the worst experiences I've ever had at driving a car. This is the worst tune ever. Look at that, look at the understeer. Oh my god. Right, we need to change the tune on this car. This is shit. Unfortunately, we can't do that without quitting the event, can we? I am moments away from scrapping off this video. It's not a good one. Probably not a good idea trying to do this in these cars. Alright, let's get another tune. B class, please. Now, how did someone manage to ruin the car that much? But look at its handling though, compare that to these ones. Shall I get one that's got good handling? 8.2 there. Right, I'm going to go from one extreme to another. The fastest one to the best handling one. Right, who's this? Rank number 4, Crusader Elite. I'll go for yours. Whoever made that last one, if you're watching this video, sort yourself out. It was shit. Get rid of it. Override it with something else. It was bloody terrible. And I spent money on that. What did you do? Just disconnect the steering wheel? So bad. Perhaps you made that tune just for going in a straight line. Right then. Here we go again. Lego. Cross country, super duper. B. Well, I'll pick someone else this time. Let's have a look. Change your filter. I'll have someone from the club. Or JD Fett. Right, so, who had the Mini? Right, Anubis has got the Mini. Can't move. Oh, there we go. What's going on? It's like there's a pause in between me pressing buttons and things happening on the screen. Like quite a big pause. It's very disconcerting. Well, I might take Anubis with... you're in the Mini, I might have a crack on yours. Where's Dog CN? You've not done a time yet? Oh no, you said you're busy this week. You've not got time to do it, didn't you? I'll tell you what though, if I had a new rig arriving, I know I did leave this in the comments, but I just wouldn't be bothered to use my old one. It's when I was waiting for this G920, I weren't going to set up my old Ferrari 458 and use that, because I know that this is better. It was just like, I've just got to wait. I know you've got a new rig on the way that sounds spectacular, and I'll just hang on for it. I wouldn't be playing any driving games till that arrives. Another pause. I think I need to reset my Xbox, you know? I think it's struggling a bit. It's been downloading constantly for the past 2 weeks though, since I got that internal drive. It's still got, I think, about 15 games left to do. But it's going, I mean, it's really struggled. That's been a couple of weeks now, and it's been on and downloading the entire time. So maybe I've just kind of cooked it a little bit. It needs a bit of a rest. Oh, this is a million times better. God, that last tune was fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. Worst tune I've ever put on a car. Oh, I wonder if the person that made it is watching this video. But it was though, it was so fucking bad. So bad. Ridiculous understeer. Am I coming to get ya? Slowly. Ah, where's the track? Where's the track? This is better. This feels more like the Mini I had in real life. Well, it don't, but My Mini in real life, when you turned the wheel, it turned, not like that last one. Yeah, so this is a bit better. Ooh, going wide, interesting line there. Didn't have much choice about that. Alright, go a bit wide here as well, get this turning ready. Oh shit, I've bounced. Bit of handbrake, a little bit more, there we go, just a little dab, don't tab me off, it's just a dab. Ooh, and a little bit of, I'll just go down here, just park up in here for a bit. There we go, right. For no reason whatsoever. Oh, just hiding from the police, that's what I was doing. There we go. It's illegal, this racing business, so we just had to park up in the little tunnel to hide from the old Bill until they went. Oh, there we go. Oh no, this is a flying start, and I'm way behind already. I'm not doing very well, am I? Really not doing very well. Then we'll smash this board so they're all clear for the next one. Yeah, the accelerator has been fine so far in this game, but it didn't do it very often. It was just every once in a while, but sometimes it makes a bit of a crunchy noise as well, which is probably a little pirouette there for extra kudos points. Yeah, sometimes it makes a bit of a weird noise, like a crunchy noise, which is probably the mechanics of the pedal chewing on the wire. So maybe I should take it apart and have a little bit of a look, see if I can tinker. But I don't have like a soldering iron here or anything like that. In fact, I've got very limited, very shit tools here, because when I came to Colombia I didn't bring any of that sort of stuff with me. It's like pretty much everything that I had in England I just gave to friends. It was like, anything you want from my garage, help yourself. Yeah, I had loads and loads of stuff that I just gave away, and I haven't replaced it all while I've been here. So I've come here, moved in with my wife, and she didn't have any tools, and I've sort of like not bought any really, and I really need to do that. So yeah, I mean, a thing like a soldering iron, you just consider everyone's got one of them, and if there's a problem you can sort of fix it, but no, I haven't. That slows you down a bit. So yeah, if there is a broken wire, I'm just going to have to maybe twiddle some aluminium foil around it to fix it, because I haven't really got anything else. That's about it. Here I come, I can still see ya. This is one of those tracks where the stuff that you destroy doesn't come back. So that's worth noting, isn't it? Because those billboards, they didn't come back. I'll try not to do a pirouette this time. Wow, still ain't used to where the track goes. Is it worth going up there so you can get some speed coming back down the hill? I don't think it is. It's probably a better line than going around the outside of the post. Shit. That's a terrible line. Be interested to know how close I am to my Manx time. I feel like I'm nowhere near it. Feels very, very slow. But I should have looked at my time, shouldn't I, before I started? Oh, again, sliding out. Right then, what we got? At least it's clean. So 126.7. Let's try and get something better than that. This is difficult. Whether I want that traction and stability back on again just for this sand, or whichever one it is that you turn on. Right, let's try and focus. Let's try and get something a little bit better. That must have saved some time, mustn't it? That was a much better line than previously. I must have saved some time there. I'm going to handbrake this. There we go. That felt better. It felt quite nice to do. And this one, oh, go on. This feels much faster. starting to remember the track now, so I'm preparing my car for the corner that's coming. I'll make sure I don't mess this up like I have been doing. Take it nice and gentle. That's better. Try not to hit that. Ah, bollocks. Right, that felt better. Oh, it was only a tiny fraction better, weren't it? It's like 0.2 or something. That felt like it was going to be like 5 seconds better than the previous one. Right, 126.3 in the Mini. So let's get out of here and try something else. 126.3. I want to have a look at what the time is in the Manx. I might go back to the Manx and just try and set a better time. Ugh, my coffee's gone cold. That's horrible. It's really strong as well because I kind of messed up what I put in the machine. It was like almost the end of the bag, and I thought, oh, I might as well put this bit in. Oh my god, I'm way down. So I think I'm about 9 seconds off my time then. So the Mini, unless I'm just choosing terrible tunes, then this is way off what I did in the Manx. So I might get myself back in the Manx and have another crack. I wouldn't mind moving up the leaderboards a little bit because we've got quite a few K74s in the top section, and it'd be quite nice to get myself up there. So let's go back in and I'll change over to the Manx, and that's already tuned, isn't it? Because that's what I used before. Ignore all the noise coming from outside. I've got the door open. I normally ain't. I normally shut it. So you've got to listen to this racket. Right then. So let's choose a rival. I'm gonna go back on JD Fett with his that quartz thing. Quartz Regalia, is it? Something like that. There he is. Right, so 117.6, and in the Manx for me I'm on a 121. Oh, that is a significant difference. I wonder if I've got that quartz thing. Right, let's have a look, see if I've got it. I'm not going to use it if I have, I just want to know if I have. Oh, it's not going to tell me unless it's got the correct tune on, is it? This is the part of the game where I wish all of your cars appeared here and you could select any of them and then tune it. It'd say to you, hang on, this car is not the correct tune. Would you like to tune it so that you can use it? I'd be like, yeah, I would, thanks. That's what I really wish happened on that part of the game. It's annoying that doesn't, but we'll go in the Manx anyway. What about that? Right, the speed is 4.4, so maybe not. That's only a 5.2 though. There's a John Cooper Mini. Interesting. I love the Fair Lady. I mean, not when it looks like that. Well, not that one either. The old Fair Lady. It's not even the right car. Ignore me. Oh, did I? Was that Iron Knight thing available? It was, weren't it? Just to the left of me. Right then, let's have another crack. I want some more coffee. I might have to go and get... I'm going to go and fill my cup up. There's loads in the machine. I'm going to fill the cup up. I'll shut this door as well, so it's not so loud. Oops. Right, I have fresh coffee. I don't know how to put my stability or traction back on. Right, because I've turned them both off now, I forgot which is the one that I should have on and which is the one I should have off. I assume it's traction yes, stability no. Right, there is sand on this race, so against the wisdom of Dogsien, I am going to turn it back on. I'm going to put my my traction on. I'm going to try traction on, stability off. Okay. Sound good? Good. Let's try that. See what we can do in this Mega Manx. Right, I'll start the event, and while she's dancing around the car with no music. Oh, she's not. I'll have some coffee. I'll go in my own time. Thank you very much. Oh, that's so much better. It is really strong, but strong coffee when it's hot is okay. I really hope this accelerator pedal isn't broken. I really do. And if it is broken, I really hope it's something that I can fix mechanically, not electronically. Because it's, oh, this feels a million times better. Oh, what was I fannying around at? That's all your fault, Jade Fett, you know that. And you weren't even in the bloody camper van. Who am I up against? I forgot. And what are they driving? It is JD Fett, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So that's the Quartz Regalia then. I'm still wondering if it's a real car. Is it a real car? Or is it something from a game like that Warthog thing that's in here? I assume it's a real car. It's faster than me, whatever it is. Get your handbrake out on your mini Manx. Well, it's not a mini Manx, but it's quite small, so I'm calling it a mini, as in small, versus this giant thing that JD Fett's in. My God, this car is so good compared to what I've just been doing. It's got really good, it's really good handling. Really nice handling, actually. I don't know what tune I'm using compared to the tune you guys have all used. Oh, bollocks. See, did you see that then? That little glitchy pause thing. And then, what's going on? Xbox, are you alright? Are you struggling from all the downloading you've been doing for the past 2 weeks? That's fucking massive, look. Interesting line you're taking there, Mr. Fett. I'll have to copy you. It's nice of you to make the sand flat, nice and solid. Don't worry, I'll knock it down if you can't. Oh, I'm going to land a bit awkward here. Okay, that's not good. That's not favourable at all. Check out my line. Oh, hang on. The checkpoint's all the way over there. Bollocks, it's behind this crash barrier. Man, this is going bad. What's up with my rewind button? Oh, fanny arse. Right, my rewind button is not working. Let's try again. Right, I'm all coffeeed up. Let's do this. Let's warm up my wheels. There we go. Let's take a nice wide line, swing myself in, prepare myself for the sandy bit so I'm not sliding around too much. Bit of traction if you don't mind. That's good. Let's get rid of this. Ready for next time I'm turning. My wheel ready for my land. I'm tempted to not upload this video because it is very shit. But I've had to go through the pain of making it. You lot can go through the pain of watching it. So yeah, if you are watching this video, I do apologise for consuming part of your life with such nonsense. But it's probably not going to get any better, so you might as well just stop watching now. But if you really don't like it, then I recommend that you should thumbs it down twice, because it's very bad. And yeah, that's... go on, turn. That will teach me a lesson. So don't just do the one thumb down, give it two. Give it two. Yep, JD Fett's finished. He's just sitting there waiting for me on the finish line. Let's get rid of all this bollocks so I can drive through it next time. Right, I'm going to do a couple of laps of clearing the track. Right, see if I can try and stick with him a little bit. Oh God, totally lost my traction. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. I wonder if I even have that car. Right, let's quit this. Let's have a look if I've got the Quartz Regalia. I'm assuming the manufacturer is Quartz. I'm hoping, because that's what I'm going to look for. Well, I don't think I've got it. I don't think I've ever seen it before, apart from recently on people's Rivals events. No thanks. How am I doing so bad compared to my previous upload? I am doing really, really bad. Unless it is my accelerator pedal is not giving me my full acceleration. And the Xbox has paused again. Alright, let's have a look then. What cars do we have? Come on. I don't want any of that shit. Change your car. And then just wait for a while. Right, we'll have a little relax while we wait. Have a look at my mini livery from a bygone era of Forza Motorsport 5. Come on, this shouldn't take this long. There we go. Right then, Q. Pontiac Porsche Radical. I don't have a make of car starting with the letter Q. Is it a Q? I'll just scroll through them like this, looking for something that's really big, and see if that's the thing. This is the other one I was thinking about. It's Warthog then. So this is not a real car, is it? And I'm curious as to whether or not that Quartz Regalia is also something from a game. Like, isn't it from like Final Fantasy 15, maybe? Or not? Just looking at some of these vehicles that might be good on the sand. Oh, that's like... I might have a crack on this. Pop a B-class on there and have a crack in that. Exomotive. We'll come back to that in a sec. Are we only on E? This is going to take fucking ages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just something I don't have. Oh, the trail cap might be interesting, mightn't it? That might be good. So, Jeep, or whatever that other one was, I've already forgotten. Through all of these. Don't think I've ever seen that before either. It would have been this, wouldn't it, when I said was it the Iron Knight? I just noticed the front of a lorry, but it would have been this because I was on M, and this is an M as well, and it's also B-class, so it would have been showing up. The Unimog might be a good option. Well, I'm pretty certain then I don't have the Quartz Regalia, and I mean I haven't got anything beginning with Q, but I was thinking maybe it's not in there, maybe it's in something else. Like for instance, the Lego cars are in the Lego section, even though you know they don't all begin with Al, do they? You know, like there's Ferrari and McLaren, which I think makes them a little bit weird. They're in the section that's called Lego. They should be in the section that is their car. So I don't know whether something like that was going on. Maybe this. All right, that little buggy thing. Right, so either the Jeep or that buggy thing. Let's whiz all the way back to that. I can't remember what it was called. I'm sure it began with a U. No, it can't have been, can it? Or an M? I don't know what it was. I honestly don't know what it was. Okay, I'll just go backwards until I see it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's before these, weren't it? Definitely. It was before the Mercedes lorry. It was around here somewhere. It wasn't this far back. That's what it was. Right, let's have a crack on this then. Yes, fucking yes. Right, let's pop a tune on it. And we've got to search for B. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. We can't have it on a B class. That's really annoying. Right, I'm going for the Jeep then. So, home, change my car. Jeepy Jeep, please. There you are. Right, we're going for the Trail Cat. And it's on an A class. We want to switch it over to a B class. Coffee time. B. God almighty, what a lot of fannying around just to have a crack on this race. I could have completed a Grand Prix weekend by now. Oh, you absolute shit! My God! Oh! Right, we won't bother with that then, because that can't be a B class either. Man, this is annoying. Right, if you're still watching this video, I apologise. Gotta be the Manx. Gotta be the Manx. M for... I'll just get in it when I'm in the race, and that'll be me done. Right. Lego Rivals. Rival event. Cross country. The first one. B class. I'm going to choose myself, maybe, and just try and beat my time. Let's have a look. Well, maybe not myself. Maybe the person that's one up from me. Who's one up from me? In the club, of course. Not just anybody. Right, Express Trash. You are... That's 3 seconds, man. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try and beat my own time, okay? That's the challenge of this video. So you can start watching now, because now we're going to make some progress. Right, go forward. And the Manx, please. M. For, there we are, Mayors. Right then, so the video starts at 42 minutes and 50 seconds. There you go, there's a tip for you so you don't waste half of your life watching me being an idiot trying to tune cars that cannot be tuned to a B class. Yeah, when it shows you what cars you're allowed to drive for the event, it should show you any car that can be the class that you want to tune it to. Not every car, because obviously it would have showed us those cars that we can't use at all, wouldn't it? Which is completely pointless to us. I don't know why I'm so down on my previous time. Very, very bad on all my attempts so far in this video compared to my previous. I just must have fluked a good lap or something. But I don't see as I can be that far off, really. Well, obviously this first one, it doesn't really mean anything, does it? Because it's... I'll get these wheels out of the way. Because it's a standing start, so I'm obviously not going to be able to do anything with this one. Haven't touched the handbrake yet, you'll be pleased to know. Really dry air in here today, my eyes are stinging. I'll try not to go into that bloody tunnel. Get rid of all of this. Right, Clean one on the board, 131. That's not massively down on my previous time, considering this was a standing start. I've got better line than myself. I'm a coming. Let's get rid of this, just in case I need to use that that section. I don't think that slows you down very much though. Ah, oh, damn, them tyres definitely slow you down. Come on, turn. Oh my goodness me, I'm ahead. Not for long. Let's get a good entry. And brake again. Yeah, you little bleeder. I can see you in my rear view. Oh no, I'm going to hit that post. I always expect that post to stop you. It looks like something that would not, you wouldn't be able to drive through it, doesn't it? It looks too big. Oh, I've messed up. Damn, I thought I was going to beat myself already, and I'm not. Come on. I'll get a better line through here though. Right, we're close. I certainly think I can improve on my previous time. Obviously I'm same car, same tune, so it's all down to my driving and whether or not my pedals are broken, which we'll see. We'll find out. If it suddenly starts not accelerating, then obviously my pedals are broken. But so far, all has been good. That felt like a good line through there. I'm not in front, but that felt quite good. Oh, bollocks, got a shit jump. No, not too bad, not too bad. Don't eat toast tyres. Can't see myself. There I am in the rear view. That's good. Bit wide there. That's all right though. We've managed to increase our lead. That's lovely. This could be a winner. The next person up was like a 118, weren't they? So we'd have to win by a bloody some distance to be able to be, you know, moving. Oh, bollocks. Same as before, I lost a bit of time there. Must have got a good line through that on my previous one. And not a good one on this one, but we're close. We are close. I'll get this. I am sliding all over the place and I can't get it back. But I am very pleased that through the entire of this video it seems that my pedals have been fine. So that's really good news. But they do make that weird crunchy noise every now and again at the bottom of the accelerator, which I believe is probably what is the problem. You know, that's probably what the problem is. So I probably should take them apart and just check to see if anything's being trapped in the mechanism. I think that section there I did much quicker there. I mean, I'm too far behind to be able to pull this lap back, but I definitely think that line I just did then was a lot faster through that section. Yeah, a lot of this lap is a lot faster than the previous one. It's just I was already too far behind from the sand. But if we can do good on the sand and then repeat a little bit of this, then we're going to be ahead by quite a bit. Probably not 3 seconds ahead, so I'm not going to be touching the next person. Lovely. Keep it nice and straight. That's good, that's good. Don't want to go all the way up the hill this time. Let's try and turn in a bit earlier. There we go. Oh, miles ahead. That's brilliant. Nice and wide. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. That was a fantastic start. I was absolutely miles ahead. The old me was disappearing in the rear view mirror. That felt really good, and then I cocked it up on that bloody bank. But I've got a good feeling about this. I reckon the next one is going to be a winner. So let's see what we can do. Try and get a good jump. Nice and level. That's not too bad at all. It's close. No, it's not. He's miles away. I thought I was actually on him, but I'm not. I'm miles in front. And we've not messed this up. That's good. Straight through this. It's a good job you can knock that down. Oh, that one slowed me down a bit. Shouldn't have hit that. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got to hold on to this lead, because this is the corner where he overtakes me. Well, it's not he, it's me. Other me, old me. Me from the past. But we are maintaining our lead, and we are going to manage to win on this one, which is nice. As long as we can get around this very slight bend. Lovely jubbly. Right, so what am I on now? Right, so 1.3 seconds. That's good. So 120.113. So I'm still 2 seconds down on the next person, but I have managed to increase my time a little bit. So that's not too bad. Right, where did you get that quartz regalia thing from? Is it just on a spin? Is it DLC? Obviously a few people seem to have it, and it seems to be a bit of a go-to vehicle for quite a few of these races. So I've seen it a few times in the leaderboards. Also, is it a real vehicle, or is it from a game? I have a feeling it's from Final Fantasy 15, but I have no idea. Let me know in the comments. Right, I apologise for the first 40 odd minutes of the mess of this video, but at least I managed to improve my time a little bit. And I'm now going to have a bit of a crack on... I'll have a little look at my pedals, see if I can see anything that looks obvious. I wish I hadn't put all the screws back in the bottom. There's loads of them. But there's definitely something not right. So I'm going to have a little bit of a fiddle, see if I can see an obvious problem. Hopefully it's something that's easily fixable and not something electronic. But yeah, if I can't fix it, I'm wondering if I can use my old pedals. Let's have a little look. Might be able to use the pedals from the Ferrari 458 and just plug them into this unit. I doubt it, but if I can, then that would be good if these are broken. Right, so apologies for wasting roughly an hour of your life with this incredibly shit video. But if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. And if you did like it, you're a sucker for punishment. It's your own fault. But I recommend that you didn't watch it. But it's a bit late now because you already have. Right, I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.